Here's the gear for this video. Honestly, nothing really new other than the jersey, and I don't have a whole lot to talk about, so we'll just kind of skim through a few things particular for this setup. So starting right off, the late 80s Vic GP 1000 pads. I wore these one other time right after I got them. That was about 8 months ago. The game was nothing to write home about. It was a bad day for me personally, and I still played my game that night. I'll put a link up in the corner if you want to torture yourself and watch that game. But I talked a lot about the pads in that video. One thing I did mention in the video is that I didn't get a chance to replace the missing top thigh straps that day. So I set up my sewing machine, made the little pieces I needed to do so that I could then lace them on, because these pads are a lace together pad. Like the outside perimeter and stuff is all done with like paracord. So pretty easy to replace them. You just have to make the strap ahead of time. Last time I wore them, I went with the Cooper GM Pro gloves. So this time I changed it up just a little and went with the 3000 series match set. Again, just enough white and red mixture there that it matched up really well with the pads and looked good. For the pants, I went with the CCM Supra red with white stripe. And for the chest protector, I wore the Reactor 5 that I typically always have been wearing lately. For the head, I decided to put together the red and white SK2000 HM30 with Cooper GTP dangler. And these are replacement bumpers from Ed Cubberly. I always have a link down to how you can get a hold of him down in the description of the video. The last time I wore the pads, I used a Christian Curtis Curve, which was a red paddle stick. So this time I went with a Cooper Superlight SL, which has the white paddle and red graphic. And the final piece to talk about is this pretty darn cool Hamilton Mustangs jersey I just recently got from my buddy Herb. Bought a couple jerseys from him. This was one of them. I did strip a nameplate off of it. It had a nameplate. It wasn't his name. It was somebody he bought it from. So I did strip the nameplate off, clean off all the glue, and wash the jersey before I used it. And it fit really well with my Reactor 5 chest protector. I'm pretty pumped to have this jersey. I understand this isn't a movie kit here, but it's not a tribute to the movie or anything. Anyway, that's really the quick gear talk. Coming up next is a game video. I'm starting to feel like these pads are maybe jinxed. I don't think there's any conflict with using the pads. I just think that when I choose to wear these pads, we play against teams that are a little bit above our level. And we are in our summer session, which combines different levels together because there's less enrollment during the summer. And yeah, first game of the summer session, and you're about to see it. If you got any questions or comments about the gear or the gameplay, drop them down below in the comments section. And as always, thanks for watching.
losing 2-0 after 1. Losing 5-0 after 2. Loss.